Tell me I'm wrong, though.
I don't know what that sounds like is the problem.
Anyway,
Natty, how about you tell us?
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Right,
Yeah. Speaking of straight men, Slater, we didn't get you on the podcast. Sorry about that. Hello, everyone. This is Natty Ducks on the ATG Podcast. Welcome back. What? I'm joined with my co-host, Titanium Zombie.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the delay for the episodes.
Yeah, what the heck, TZ?
Yeah, a little bit of my fault. We'll talk about that hopefully later. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe not this. At some point, we'll do a podcast, and we'll be sure to talk about all of that sort of stuff. Yeah, I feel a little bit I'm not sure how to do it anymore. You know, I don't know about you.
We've had a lot of breaks. That's for sure.
But hopefully, we'll get into the swing of this. But you never know with these sort of things. Anyway, that's besides the point. Today, we're joined with a guest. The one, the only, Bear.
No, there's two of me, actually.
Oh, is there?
Oh, there's two of you, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
which one's on the podcast today?
Which one? Which one?
Both.
Okay, well, welcome both Bears to the podcast, everybody. Yeah, welcome. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, where do you think the S came from? Means there's plural.
That's true. That's true.
Wait a minute.
That is true.
Wait a minute.
Natty did.
No, wait,
I just never told anyone.
You know what's crazy too is that Natty wrote BearsCancelled on the.
It is Bears.
What?
You just changed it as we're talking here. It's kind
of no. You have no proof of this. You have no proof of this. It was
all right. Well, we got a lot of stuff to go into today. Normally, when we bring on content creators of any kind, we've interviewed a few that you know. We've interviewed your teammate at MCC, so we'll probably talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about probably some other events
that you've right.
No, we brought Plushie on. We brought the cooler one.
I hate that guy.
No, yeah, I saw that one joke you guys made in your application. I was like, dude, defects never coming. No, I'm just kidding.
No, never.
And no, we'll talk about we're going to talk about how crazy of a year it's been for a little bit maybe, and we'll talk about a little bit of some of the other events that you're a part of and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
But first, before we do that, I have a bit of a game. So we do a game every time here.
Oh, you got a game.
Yeah, at the start, kind of
helps to break the ice.
Sort of game. Yeah, it breaks the ice a little bit. This one, I was looking through the games we've done in the past because we've done a lot of different games. Since we do one every week, and we did one earlier on, which is don't say the same thing as one another. I'm gonna give I'm gonna give a kind of category.
Okay.
And we're going to say something at the same time, and we're going to try not to match the items that we say.
Okay,
And so if you match an item with someone else, then you don't get a point. But if you have your own unique thing, then yeah.
So for people who aren't understanding this, who are listening, or for Bear, if you haven't ever heard of this before, basically, like Natty will say, like in the past we did like farm animals, right? And then we'll do a little countdown, and then you got to pick an animal, and if you say the same thing, we lose. But obviously you probably have a certain amount. We'll just go through all of them, and until we run out. We'll see how many we all match up on. So yeah, all right, Natty, give us the first topic.
All
right. The first one is, I believe we did this last time, is a farm animal.
Wow, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try to think about this. What ones we said last? All right,
I'm not going to give you guys think too much. All right.
All right, go.
So I'm going to give a countdown.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Chicken.
Mule.
Fuck.
Dang it. What do you say, Bear?
Mule.
That's a good one.
Mule. Yeah. No, none of it. TC. What the heck?
What? Right. What?
No,
don't blame me. You picked the same thing.
No, that is true.
You guys really like chickens.
Apparently.
To be fair, we picked cow. We both picked cow last time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I guess it just...
You guys are just so insane.
We're just we're locked in.
We host the podcast.
We're locked in. We're locked in. All right.
Absolutely
the next one.
locked in.
The next one is an MCC game.
Oh, no.
A game in MCC.
All right.
All right, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Bingo.
Rockets Reef Rush.
We win.
We all got different ones. There you go.
Yeah,
all right.
We're so good.
Let's go.
We all got different ones.
What did you say, Natty? What did you say?
What did I say? Grid Runners. I said
Okay.
Grid Runners, aka Relic
Rocket
Raiders.
Speed. So Grid Runners, Rocket Speed Fresh, and I said bingo. Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, let me just think of
bingo.
like the most like unpopular game.
Dang. Bingo
Well,
catching strays out
it's
here.
been removed. That's why I
It's
said that.
deserved.
I know they have bingo
Yeah.
but fast now, so.
That
Alright.
is true. All right, the next one is a candy.
Oh.
Like a candy.
Wait,
bar or
hold
whatever
on.
kind
Let
of-
me just specify. We're talking about chocolate bars or candy, because there is a difference.
There is a
Candy.
difference.
So what? So like no chocolate is what you're saying.
Yeah, sure. No chocolate.
Okay.
There you
Okay.
go. All right.
All right. Go.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Sour
Candy
keys.
cigarette.
Mike and Ike. What did you guys say?
I said sour keys.
Candy cigarettes.
That's
You
good.
know-
Like Popeyes.
All right. No.
Like
yeah.
Popeyes. Yeah. All right. I respect it.
All right.
I
Yeah.
saw some in the store like earlier today. So
There you go.
They're on my mind.
I
You're
respect it.
you're just going like as far out as you can.
Oh,
know what?
yeah.
That's a strategy, to be fair. All right. The next one is a car brand.
Oh no.
Not going to give you much time to think about this.
All right.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mercedes.
Ferrari.
Scotty.
I think we all got different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I almost
See,
said
here's the
BMW.
thing. BMW. Spell BMW.
Spell BMW.
BMW.
Yeah.
B-Y.
All right. Next one is a Pixar movie.
Mm.
I'm going to say that if it's a sequel of anything, it counts as the same thing. So like if you said like
All right.
Toy Story 2 and someone said Toy Story, that would count as the same thing.
Okay.
Just to narrow it down a little bit. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Nemo.
Ratatouille.
Coco.
There you go.
We're
All
kind of
different.
nailing this.
We're kind of
We're
nailing it.
so good at this.
Yeah, okay.
These
Where's
are
the
all
hard?
the easier
Where are
ones,
the
to be
harder
fair, but
categories?
yeah.
Is my question. Where are the?
I got a
Because last
couple.
time you did like pick a Beatle, a member
Yeah.
of the Beatles, and there's
Hey,
only 4.
Beetle.
Yeah. You know what? Let's do it. I didn't have that. Let's do it.
Nah, no
We'll
way.
do a member of the Beatles. Why not? All right. Member of the Beatles. All right. 3,
All right.
2, 1.
Eric Clapton.
George.
George Harrison. Me and Natty are the
Eric
same one,
Clapton.
didn't
We did. I
Fifth
feel
Beatle,
like that
fifth
shouldn't
Beatle,
count for
fifth
TG.
Beatle,
I don't
fifth
know.
Beatle, fifth
I don't
Beatle.
know.
we? Fifth Beatle. Fifth.
He's the 5th Beatle. He's the 5th Beatle.
Do we give it there?
Yeah, but I would have chose John Lennon
Mm.
on the other end, so I wasn't picking George.
Same wife, so I don't know. It's pretty simple.
That's crazy. That
Fifth Beatle.
5th
You know
Beatle,
what?
bro.
Fine.
That's all I'm saying.
I'll give it to you.
He
I'll give it
recorded
to
on
you.
some tracks. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, fair enough. All right. Okay, next one. A major sport team in California.
What if I don't know any? Oh wait, no, I got one. Wait,
You got one. All right. California, yeah.
Like major sports leagues, or can it be like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like your local high school.
All right,
All
yeah,
right.
I got it, I got it.
Let me
No, I
dox
got one.
ourselves.
I hope so.
All right.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1.
The LA
LA
Kings.
Sharks.
Clippers. All different. There you go.
I chose hockey because it's the
Easy.
only one I know. The only one.
Yeah.
I
You know
also
what?
chose hockey.
Oh.
But luckily different hockey teams.
Wait, which one?
Wait, yeah, which teams you guys say?
I said Sharks.
Oh yeah, okay.
There you
I
go.
picked the Kings.
There you go. All right.
What did Natty
This
pick?
one, I picked the Clippers, the LA Clippers.
Oh, okay.
Oh. You guys
Yeah.
both went LA.
Basketball. Yeah.
Just the first one that came
all
to
right.
mind.
Yeah, fair enough. Next one, I have 3 more.
All right, all
A
right,
month.
Alright.
So one of the 12 months.
all right.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
October.
February.
Fuck.
Dang it. Dang it. How? There were 12. I was sure that wasn't going to get
I was like, let
anyone.
me just pick the
Okay.
one we're in because it's kind of funny. Because it's kind of.
That's what that was my exact thought process. Okay.
You guys are just so alike.
Apparently. All right. Next one, a planet.
Mm.
Not counting
Okay.
Pluto.
Hold on. Hold on now.
We're talking
Hold
fictional
on.
planets or what? We're talking fictional planets or what?
I should say
No,
planet
okay.
in the solar system. I should say.
Okay.
I
Okay.
should clarify.
Hold on, before we do this, do you know the
Yeah.
definition of a planet? Could you give me the 3 qualifications that make a planet a planet?
No, you make. I don't have this sort of information, Bear.
The
I
ones
don't
that they
know.
teach you in public school, they go,
Yeah,
these are the
like
ones in our
like the 8, you know, like the classic 8, you know,
Okay.
like the planet.
do not pick
The
the sun.
classic. Okay, I can't go with any like of the really
X34 XB49.
Yeah.
It's
No.
a planet
It's-
84 light years away. They found it 200 years ago. Trust.
Trust me, guys. It's there.
Okay,
It's
so
there.
it's just the core 8, so I can't go something like Kepler.
Can
No.
I say
Okay.
Coruscant?
No, you can't.
That was worth a shot.
All right. All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Neptune.
Mercury.
Neptune. God damn it, TZ.
What? I love Neptune.
All right. Next up. So the final one.
I had Neptune locked in
Um,
so long ago. The moment he said pick
day-
a planet, it was like Neptune instantly.
Yeah. A day of the week.
Oh no.
Yep.
All right.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Sunday.
Monday.
Tuesday.
All different.
All in a
All
row.
right. Yeah. So
I knew you were gonna pick Monday because Natty. I had a feeling you were
Yeah.
gonna pick Monday.
You had
I
a
was like,
Monday.
because
Yeah.
you're just the kind of guy who'd pick Monday.
I'm a Monday guy.
So I'm not.
Yeah,
I was like,
alright.
I'm not picking Monday.
I feel like I'm not picking Monday. Well, Bear won by 1
All
point.
right.
I think you only had 1 tie. I think, or no, there was 2 maybe, because there was the George and then the Neptune. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
But then me and TZ tied below that. Yeah. So honestly,
All right.
Alright.
we said pretty different things altogether. I gotta narrow it down next time.
Yeah, you gotta do some harder
Narrow down
categories.
the categories. Yeah.
Pick a primary color.
English or Spanish.
Hey, pick a primary color. One of the 3. Go ahead.
One of the 3. That would be
One of the 3.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Yellow. No one said anything.
Oh, I was gonna
feel
say red.
slammed.
Oh, I said red.
You were gonna say red? Yeah, sure you were, pal. Sure. Anyway.
All right,
we should
let's just
probably get
move right
into
on.
that.
Let's
No,
just-
no.
potatoes.
I
okay.
I want to go back actually.
Oh, okay,
Natty,
let's
can
go
you
back.
tell me the 3 qualifications that make a planet a planet?
No, I can't. All right.
Can you?
I'm
Can
not
you?
an astrophysical-
Yes, I can actually.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead, Bear.
All right.
I know you're
They
an
must
It's a
orbit
science
the
class now.
sun. They
Yeah.
must
All right.
orbit the sun or some kind
Yeah.
of giant star.
All right.
It must be round due to its own gravity because
Mhm.
that's how that works.
Yep.
And it must be gravitationally dominant in its orbit.
Yep.
Do not all of the planets in our solar system fit that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
so we're-
there's other ones outside of our solar system that do that, which is why I asked for
But I said
clarification.
in
Oh,
our
okay.
solar system. I clarified
Because like
in our solar
Cyrus
system.
doesn't meet the because it hasn't cleared its
But
own
he did
orbit
say
to kind of
our
close it
solar
to
system. He
Jupiter.
did say our solar system. I did hear him. say that.
Okay, I'm just dumb then. All right. Well,
No. It's all right. It's all right.
there you
At
go.
fir-
There's your little.
At
There's your little
first, he
science
did say
fact.
pick a planet, and then he specified after pick a planet in
Yeah.
our solar
I
system.
figured you would do something like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Well, instantly I was like
planet
Coruscant.
X3497.
First thing I thought was
Oh,
like
yeah,
I'm picking
I
Camino,
was-
bro. Like
Yeah, you don't know. It might be
Yeah.
out there.
it might be out there. We don't know.
Yeah. I
All
don't
right.
know.
It's in a galaxy far,
No.
far away. All right. So let's get on to the main part of this
The
episode.
main course.
yeah.
The main deal.
The
Let's
main
talk
event,
about.
the main event.
Let's talk about both bears.
Talk about both
Bears.
bears.
Both of them. Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
okay, bears plural. Where
Yeah.
did you? We always start with this question when we have content creators. Where'd you get the title from?
Oh, okay. This is a fun one.
Good.
So back
We've
when
had some
I,
all right ones before.
back when I created my account, I was 13 when I made my Discord account,
Yep.
and I originally
All the great
started
names come
out.
from that age.
Yeah.
I believe I was a silly bear.
Hmm.
That's how I got the name Bear, but it changed. Yeah, so it was a silly bear, and then it went to a bear, and then I would just like change it like monthly, like
Yep.
for whatever theme. Like for October, I was a deadly bear, and that spawned a whole other side quest, and
I have a question. Was this
all kinds of stuff?
Was this on Xbox?
No, Discord.
Okay, good. Because
Yeah,
I was
'cause
gonna say this on
otherwise that'd be
Xbox,
expensive.
like how's your credit card doing? Because like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
$11
I
every.
have- I have-
That's all
I
I
have
was hearing.
changed-
That's
I
all
have
I was hearing.
changed
I was like,
my Xbox
$11.99,
tag at least
$11.99,
5 times
$11.99.
now.
Yeah. Wow.
But
Wow.
That's
no,
crazy.
yeah, on Discord, and I was changing it, and I was changing it, and then I was like, I can't get this username on any platform.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was when I was making my my Twitter, and I was trying to come up with a new Xbox username as well. And I'm like, I really need something that's gonna stick out and be unique. And I mentioned earlier how at a point my name was a deadly bear, and that spawned its own like Discord server, which we just actually celebrated the 4-year anniversary of
Oh wow.
last weekend. But in that server, we have a canceled role, and everyone in it at the time was canceled pretty much except for me. And I thought that was really funny. I'm like, how funny would it be if I made that my username? Because it'd be incredibly ironic.
Yeah, bear,
And
yeah.
you know, I wasn't a content creator at the time, so I'm like, oh, everyone will get this joke. That aged poorly.
Yeah, now no one.
Now you have to
knows.
explain it every single time.
Now I have to explain it every single time.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But
I'm not.
it's supposed to be ironic in the sense that like I was the only one not canceled, and then kind of.
But it works.
Doing
But
content,
it works, right? Like it.
Yeah. No one has my handle ever. It's awesome. I came up with something so stupid that no one else wants it.
I think you know it's really like I love names that are all like inside jokes. It's just like even if I don't get them, because like I think it adds more like personal meaning to it. You know?
Yeah.
Like my old Xbox name was an inside joke, and before I changed back to Titanium Zombie, it used to be Creeper Leone, which is like a reference to a Minecraft series, and it was a joke between our friend group. So I named myself that. For like a year and a half, I had this name, and like people ask, "Why is your name that?" When like your YouTube channel is still TZ and all this other stuff. I'm like, "Well, it's because I had to make a new account and all this other stuff." But and they're like, "Okay, so why is your name that?" And then I have to explain this whole joke, and it made no like. Then none of them laughed at it, but it was like I always found that I liked that more because it was for the joke.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, that's how I've got it, and. Fun fact, I am still not canceled in that server over 4 years later.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Which we would cancel people for like the stupidest things. We canceled one of our friends for ditching us during a Skywars game on Hive.
Amazing.
Like she went AFK for a minute and we were like, canceled, you're done for.
Yeah. Why plural bears, by the way, and not just bear canceled?
I thought it was funner.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough.
I don't have an explanation for that. Well, actually, no, I do, because I used to be Bears Been Canceled, and that was way too long. And so, yeah, I shortened it, and I just took out the third word.
Yeah.
So I became just Bears Cancelled. Which people keep imagining the third word, but it's not as been. Like, some of my friends that I've known literally like for years now keep calling me Bear is canceled or Bear was canceled. And I'm like, neither of those words have ever been in my name at any point in time. Where are you getting that from? Who is telling you this?
Makes more sense.
Who's spreading these lies? Who's spreading these lies about me, dude?
Well, that's
not
awesome.
Okay. But yeah, that's how I got it.
Nice.
There you go.
I'm the only one to ever get it.
Well, it's moving over to, I mean, we talked about your name, obviously, but, for anyone who doesn't know what you do, it's probably important. Normally it is at the beginning. I don't know why we told
about that. Look, it's been a
For anyone who doesn't know who you are.
I don't do anything. I don't do anything.
Why don't you talk about what you do on your Twitch channel and on YouTube and all that other stuff?
I do silly little goober activities. I play Minecraft. I play Phasmophobia. I play Stardew Valley. I'm all over the place all the time. You can't get rid of me. You can't escape. You can't escape. You can't escape.
Awesome.
That's usually what I do over there. I do way cooler stuff over on YouTube, though.
What kind of stuff?
All kinds of stuff. I'm actually currently working on recreating an entire game inside of Minecraft.
What game?
It's cost me about $200. Phasmophobia.
It's
cost me about $200 so far, but
Bedrock or
it's
Java?
almost there. Bedrock.
Okay.
The superior
Let's
version.
Go! Let's go!
No, I have been switching over to more Java recently.
Well, yeah, I mean that's probably because of MCC, I imagine.
Yeah, that and just
which is a perfect
segue.
Over
by
here
the way, are quite silly.
That's true. There are some very silly Java creators out there, which I think is wild. That I mean, MCC Rising. I mean, we'll just crack open this can of worms. Is something that I think has opened a lot of doors in just the Minecraft community in general. I think. I mean.
Oh yeah.
Obviously for all of you guys, because you guys get to not only play in it but go right to the top. But so I imagine
go right to the top. No, we earned that. We earned that, dude.
You went right to the top, and I almost won it. Came within so close yet so far.
That one's on me. Have you guys seen?
Listen, we don't talk about the last. I have seen the slow-mo shot. It was pretty cool, actually. But
but like, have you actually seen the slow-mo shot? I saw the shot when the arrow is 2 blocks away from me.
Really?
Yeah, it's rigged.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I have it. I have it recorded somewhere. But yeah, no, I am the arrow is 2 blocks away from me, and I pop, and the arrow I shot is at Zam's feet.
Yeah.
It was really unfortunate. It's like probably like a ping diff or something.
It's probably something like that. I mean, Minecraft's not perfect, but
it was crazy.
So I mean, we'll talk about that. But obviously, I mean, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but your MCC Rising journey started before that. Actually, you applied before. Which I'm pretty sure all of us applied before with separate teams.
Yeah, I think so. Did you apply in the first MCC Rising?
Yeah, I applied in the first one.
I was meaning Bear.
I did not actually. My mom, I very specifically remember asking my mom was asking me because me and my brothers used to watch it, obviously.
Yeah.
And she was asking me like, "Oh, hey, are you gonna sign up for that?" And I'm like, "I'm not a content creator, Ma." And then a year later, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm a content creator. Don't tell my ma."
Yeah.
But
so what was the first one you applied for?
The first one I applied for was Rising 2.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was with Avery, Irish, and Gigi, I believe, right? Yeah.
Yes. They invited me. Not too sure why. I think they just thought I was silly. I think it was Avery's idea, but we applied. I forgot we sent out the application. We never heard back, and I forgot that ever happened. Quite honestly, I completely forgot that was even an experience I had until you brought it up just now.
Well, that's what we do some digging here at the ATG Podcast. We do our background checks.
Clearly, y'all did your research.
I remember when those applications were coming out, and I was seeing everyone's applications. That was around the time, like, I feel like. At least from my experience, I didn't see you ever like in the community fully. Maybe it's because of the fact that you weren't. Like,
I was a very small creator still,
and that's probably what it was. But it felt kind of like there was this explosion, somewhat of like, oh, there's Bear everywhere, sort of thing. That happened like summer of 23.
So that is actually when I started out.
That explains it.
Actually, my content creator origin story is do you guys know Nebzaweeb?
I do not.
Okay, he was fairly active in the Hive community for quite a while. I don't think he is as much anymore. I think he's more in the Valorant game now.
Okay.
But I was really good friends with him at the time, and Avery had asked him to stream Garten of Banban.
Okay.
Because that's an Avery thing to do in summer of 2023.
Yep.
And Nebs's computer couldn't run it. And so I joked in the chat, "Hey Nebs, hand me your stream key. I'll do it for you." And I did. he showed me how to set up Streamlabs in the process of like 15 minutes. I went live on his account and was like, oh.
So this is real.
Like.
So this is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've always wanted to do like content stuff for like as long as I could imagine. I never had the PC to do it, and then I didn't know how.
Yeah.
And then that happened, and then I started streaming on my own account, and I got 200 followers within my first month and a half.
Wow.
Yeah. It was pretty crazy Twitch. From what I remember. It was like
No, I blew up really quick originally. I was getting at least 100 followers every month, and then personal things started to happen and it died down because I kept putting off affiliate because I used to be a secret streamer. My mother didn't know that I was streaming. My entire family did not know.
I was that way for like 4 years. So
they didn't know, and so I couldn't get affiliate because I was a minor. And Twitch didn't like that. They go, "Nuh-uh, you're not making us money. Nuh-uh. We're not going to promote you to anyone." And that happened alongside a lot of personal stuff that was going on at the time. And so I took my hiatus, and now I'm coming back.
All right.
So. There you go.
And coming back with a blaze of glory.
Hell yeah.
I know.
I think my first 2 streams back, I gained 80 plus followers.
Yeah.
There you go.
It was kind of insane.
It is kind of crazy though. After a while, like with Twitch, like they'll just stop promoting you if you're not affiliate, because like especially if you are having people watch you, because like it. I mean, it's because they need to make money, which like is fair, but like at the same time, it's like it's a little scummy, but it's whatever. I mean, I'm not.
There is no growth for the smaller creators on Twitch. You have to do YouTube.
Yeah.
In order to like actually pull viewers, they're not gonna find you on their own.
No.
Yeah.
That is just the way the cookie crumbles. But
I know for me, like I just stream to the people who want to watch, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So that's the way you go. That's why I look at it. I'm just I'm too old for that.
I've always said, I'm completely fine with I've never wanted to do it for the money. I just thought it was fun.
Money's nice though.
Money is nice, but no, I've not earned a single cent off of anything I do.
Well, no.
Yet.
Yet.
Yeah, is the key word.
We're getting there.
The word of advice, what you want to do, go into your settings, turn up the ads to max. You'll make a ton of money. Okay? Listen. Any person who's watching but listen, for that like first couple months, you'll be making bank. Trust me. I went on a
crying with money. You're like
I went on a stream like I played like a ton of like I did a ton of streams over and over again, and then I didn't even know I had it on max, and people were like, "TZ, you have so many ads when I watch your streams," and I'm like, "Dude, I just got so much money from Twitch. That's crazy."
It was unbearable.
Yeah, people couldn't watch it, but honestly, it was funny
because of the fact we were doing a tier list of young country's music, and we were going through, but like every single 5 minutes it'd be like 2 minutes of ads, and it'd make it impossible to watch. It was hilarious. Yeah, maybe for you didn't have to sit through 2 minutes of ads every 5 minutes.
All right, well, let's
40% of the time.
I mean, let's jump back to MCC real quick, because obviously we're going to talk about a lot of other events. WMCT and MCBC are both a part of that, but MCC is probably the biggest one. It is the biggest one. Not probably, it is. So what was that like? What was that like getting in, and what was that experience like for you?
Oh, I won't lie to you guys. After we sent out our application, immediately Plushie and Gigi are freaking out. They're like, when are we gonna get an email? Are we gonna get a confirmation? Guys, if we don't get it by this time, we're not getting in. It's not happening. And me and Defect were just sitting there like, yeah, no shit, guys. We're not getting in. It's not happening. We're a team full of Bedrock players. That's not going on. That's not happening.
Yeah.
So me and Defect the whole time are just hanging out.
It's like the complete opposite. Like one people are like overstressing about when it's gonna happen. Other people are like, it's not gonna happen.
Me and Defect didn't care. I feel like as soon as we sent out our application, we almost entirely forgot about it, except for Plushie and Gigi, like constantly in our faces. Like they were training, they were getting ready for it. They were like, guys, don't say anything bad, please. And me and Defect are literally sitting here. I have a recording of me and Defect literally playing Dress to Impress.
That's crazy.
During when we were supposed to be like, Plushie wanted us to be practicing before we even like got like the confirmation email that we were in, and me and Defect are sitting here playing Dress to Impress with Avery Doors.
Yeah. It's funny because something similar happened with us, right? We sent out our application and then we just were all super busy at the time. Like Natty went away. Philly was like in school halfway across the planet.
Was in Japan, yeah.
Yeah. Me and Slater were moving. Like we're taking apart our house, and then like me and Slater are literally watching after our house like the last week before it's about to get sold. And we get home and Slater looks at his phone. He's like, "Hey, Natty just messaged the group chat. We got in, but we're backups." I
think you guys were slightly drunk at
Oh yeah, no, I know. We were literally like half in the bag, and I'm like, "Dude, what?" And he was like, "Yeah, no, we're backups, but we're in." And I was like, "That's kind of wild." And then he's like, "I just joined the Discord. Hey, the Blue Bedrockers are here." And I was like, what?" I was like, "What's going on right now, dude?"
Crazy seeing that. It was like, "Do I know anyone? Do I know anyone?"
It was like 1 in the morning, and we're joining this Discord, and I'm like, "Yo, what?" What's going on right now?
Leading up to getting the confirmation email, me and Defect messing around, being silly, and then I remember I wake up, and I don't know why I woke up early that day for some reason. It was like 9 in the morning, and Plushie texts the group chat, and he goes, "Guys, we made it." And I'm sitting here going, "How?"
Nah, it's not possible.
I'm sitting here going, "What? Huh? How is this? Yeah. This isn't real? Nuh-uh."
Yeah. That's fair reaction.
And so Plushie was like, "Guys, we got to start training immediately. Like we got to get into this." And we started talking to all the people in the server and having a blast. And Plushie was very much like trying to get us to prepare. Like he sent, like Ace Race VODs and all sorts of VODs. I'll be honest with you guys. I did not watch a single thing he said.
You know what's crazy about it? And we did our interview with Plushie a while ago now. It's like a couple weeks ago. 3 or 4 weeks ago now, but while we were talking with him, he was playing MCCI.
Yeah,
like middle, he was playing part. Like the guy doesn't stop. Like it's crazy.
No.
Like he is. And he's so good at the game.
No.
I don't know how he does it. He's a weapon.
He's a beast. No, absolutely.
And I mean, he proved it in the event too. I mean, he was the guy I was watching half the time. I was like, dude, what is he doing? I was like, calm down.
This guy is insane.
And I know he's been known to do that too, even in other events, right? Where he preps his teams really well. But I know he was really nervous and really excited to play in this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I don't think I helped. I think the only thing I did to practice, I watched one Sands of Time
there you go.
strat video, which is why we wanted to play it so hard, because that was the only game we practiced aside from parkour tag. And we did like Parkour Warrior on MCCI. Like that's all I was doing.
Yeah.
Pretty much to train was just MCCI Parkour Warrior.
Yeah.
And it was so funny to me because he would send all these things and I'd be like, "Oh, I'll watch it," and then I would just like forget, like entirely. I felt really bad. And then the day before the event, he messages everyone like an Ace Race VOD or something on how to study the map. I was live while it happened, and because we were training with fruit berries and we were practicing dodge bolts against Prince Zam.
Yep.
Wild.
Like that's who we were playing against most of the time when we were in dodge bolt, and I think it's just so funny that happened in the actual event too.
Yeah.
But as I'm live streaming, as we're playing Dodge Bolt, my dad comes into my room and he's like, turn your PC off. And I'm like, what? Why? And he goes, the power went out. And I'm like, what do you mean the power went out? I had MCC in less than 12 hours. What do you mean the power went out? And so obviously I have to end my stream. I have a generator for my PC, but it doesn't last long. It's just to make sure my PC doesn't short circuit when we have power outages. Yeah. And Plushie is freaking the hell out because obviously if I can't play, the whole team doesn't get to play.
Yeah. And you know who that means is in. You don't want that. Sure. You don't want that. That was the last thing we wanted. To be honest with you, it would have been.
Want that, yeah.
To be honest with you, it was funny because in our call we were like, "Yo, please, no one drop out. Please, nobody drop out." I woke up 5 minutes before the event. I was making like during the countdown. Slater was there, like, "You gotta get back on your computer. Get back on your computer. The countdown's starting." I'm like making a bagel. I'm like, dude, I honestly, I was like, dude, I'm just here to watch and vibe out. I was like, if somebody drops out, I'm like, it's like we're cooked because like I have like no motivation to do anything right now. I was like, I did not sleep well the night before. Like, I was like, dude, nobody dropped out, and I'm glad nobody dropped out because it would have just ruined the vibe of the event.
Thankfully, my power did come back on.
Yeah, you did get your power.
Yeah, you got your power back on. You played the event.
It
and you
originally
did great.
said it wasn't going to be on until 10 in the morning.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
which was
at noon,
essentially right when we would have had to play.
That's wild.
But no, it came on like 1 in the morning, I think. So a few hours after it went out, which thank God. But
that TZ, we were so close.
It was.
The funny thing is, if we were in though, we were like probably dead last.
I don't know about that. There was no offense to the look. I've met everyone that played in the Rising 3.
Natty's about to get so many
amazing people. I think we could have beat like half of them. No
That's
problem.
Crazy.
But you know.
Yeah, but we did it. The difference between our team though and theirs is we had an anchor.
True.
You know, we had Slater on our team, so you know.
Yeah, he's a nerd.
He's our anchor, so you know.
We don't talk about like him. Your guys' plushie, you know.
Yeah, we don't talk about him, you know. But you know, you've played in plenty of other events.
Whoa. Before,
we're not moving on. We're not moving on.
No, not yet.
Okay. Sorry, I'll show up.
Right? Not moving on.
Keep going.
We gotta live in the past. No, anyway. So you play MCC. Why am I starting over? We already got there.
What?
Just ask your question. You're stalling.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Look, I was trying to flow into it, but now it's anyway. What was your favorite game to play?
Oh,
that's a good question. Thank you, Natty.
Honestly, probably Sands of Time. It was the one I was looking forward to the most. It was the one we had trained for. It was the one we did really well in too.
Yeah. You're Sandkeeper, right?
Not to pat myself on my back, but I was the best Sandkeeper.
That's great.
Yeah.
I was so good at it, dude. You should have. The amount of time our team had compared to everyone else was absurd.
Yeah.
It was absurd.
Amazing. Yeah.
I'm a great Sandkeeper.
I do wonder if H-Bomb watches the Sands of Time for our MCC Rising.
I'm sure he does. He watched it last time. But
did he?
I don't know.
Okay.
He watched it for like number like
I don't know. Like for me, like that's almost a bigger honor than playing in the event. You know what I mean? Like H-Bomb watches my VOD. You know what I mean?
Say that
like
I'm because you didn't play in the event, pal. All right.
No, like to be honest with you, honestly, if H-Bomb watched my Sands of Time VOD, I'm like, I would do something stupid just to see what he would say. Yeah, I mean, like that's just me.
Yeah,
that's just.
I
have a good question.
That was the one we played best.
I asked Plushie this question, I'm just curious because I knew you guys did have the same coach. Is there anything your coach Fruitberries said or gave like any pointers he gave you guys that really just stuck with you during the event? Because Plushie said some stuff, and I want to know if anything else that he said stuck with you, or if it's the same.
So he taught us inventory jamming. He taught us a lot actually about like a lot of the Java mechanics and how things work. He was the one who told us, hey, don't practice the parkour on the practice server. Do MCCI. The maps are closer. which was really helpful because going into it, I recognized almost every single map, and I'm like, I know which ones I'm good at. And that was really helpful. Like that, like, because you wouldn't spend so much time on a course that you knew you were bad at already. Because like I said, that was the only thing I was doing to train was Parkour Warrior. Yeah. And so I recognized every single map, and I'm like, these are the ones I'm bad at. These are the ones I have to skip in order to get through it.
Yeah.
And that was, I think that was huge for us because we did so good in Parkour Warrior.
What was the other team that did well? Wasn't it? Was it Pink? Was it Pink?
I think it was probably Pink.
Yeah.
We had a feeling going in that we would either be up against Pink team or maybe Yellow team, which Yellow did actually come pretty close.
They came close near the end.
Yeah. But we kind of knew we would be going up against Pink, and we kind of knew we'd be fucked if we did. So,
yeah, they're good.
No, they were so much fun to play against.
I think honestly,
all of them afterwards. Amazing people.
I watched. I watched the Dodgeball on Game Day, and I watched the VOD back. And I think honestly, what really killed the morale and the momentum for your guys was that first round of Dodgeball. And where he 1v4'd. I think if that round hadn't happened, I actually think you guys could have won. Because I think it killed. It was like, oh well, we came so close, and he still okay, great.
He 1v4'd us. There's no chance. It's like
it's a momentum killer. It's a momentum killer, right?
Yeah.
Especially for the first round, it's like especially for I know like when Plushie was talking to us, he said he was so nervous out of his mind, and I could tell watching him.
Very nervous.
I could tell just watching him. I said this in our VOD. I said, Plushie's nervous. I can tell just by the way he's shooting, by the way he's moving. I'm like, I can tell he's nervous. I'm like, I can tell by his Minecraft character that he's nervous, which is bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, so if I can tell, so I'm not even watching his VOD right now. I'm just sitting here in the stands. I'm like, yeah, he's. I think that first round had part to do with it.
He got very nervous. Like I was saying, leading up to like actually playing in the event, it didn't set in for me. It set in for everyone else except for me. I was just going through minding my own business, like strolling along, and then we get to Dodgebolt, and we all say "I love you," and it hits me.
All right. You guys are so awesome.
I love you guys.
I love you too.
I love you too, Bear.
I go, oh shit, I'm here.
Like I'm in MCC.
We're in MCC.
In Dodgeball.
The biggest Minecraft tournament in the finale. God. And then all of a sudden you're
on your team.
And defects on your team.
You
That's
can
crazy.
Totally hear it in my voice because I wanted to play up my reaction like a lot because I intended on making a video out of it. So the part where I'm going, oh my god, during like the Railroad Rush was very much played up. But I feel like you can really start hearing like the shake in my voice.
Yeah.
As soon as we all say I love you.
No.
Like you can tell I get like so like nervous and everything.
Well, yeah. That's fair though.
But that was when it set in for me because like for GG and Plushie they started freaking out immediately. Defect it took a lot longer. For it hit me right at Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Right at Dodgeball. I think it really fucked me up because I play so much better when I'm locked out. And as soon as that happened, I locked in and I was like, oh god, I can't hit my shots. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. Like I started freaking out.
And I still think you were like really good at Dodgeball for your team.
Yeah. I think you played well.
I had a lot of those shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Plushie just kept handing me the arrow because he was so nervous. I think he said it like multiple times, like in like the actual like recordings and stuff.
Yeah, no, he did.
Where he's like, guys, I'm too nervous. I can't shoot. Someone else shoot.
Yeah.
Which was a shame because I feel like if like we had just calmed down, like if we had taken that first round, like after they had shot their arrow at us and we had actually just calmed down, like just started like hung out for maybe like 20 seconds or so, we could have done so much better.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy with how we did.
Yeah.
I very much think we proved that the better community can do stuff.
10th?
11th in div by 5 points. I was
That's
5
crazy.
points behind
So close
10th
in
place.
top 10. So close. Players.
I feel like we
better
did
players.
really solid in every game that got played,
And-
but we also got played every single game that we were good at.
That helped. Yeah,
I
that really
was
helped you guys.
really
didn't have
shocked
PvP games, yeah.
that no one went for PvP games aside from Meltdown, because that was by far our least strong area. Like we were decent in it. Like we definitely I think could have held top half, but there's no way we would have done nearly as
Especially
well
in a
if we
game
had
like
gotten
survival
a
games like
PvP
later
game.
on, right?
Oh
Because
yeah.
if you guys just get targeted, right? I mean, BattleBox is round based, so it's hard to.
That's what we were worried about the most going into the final round, like before Railroad Rush, was what if they pick Sky Battle? Because that means everyone can gang up on us. Where if we get BattleBox, that'd be fine because they can't.
I think
we
it's an
can't get
even playing
8v4
field for the most part. Yeah.
I think what really helped you guys
There's
too.
not a single PvP game.
And I'm not sure how much experience I don't know everyone in MCC Rising 3 individually and how much event experience they have. I know a lot of them do. But I know all of you guys have event experience with MCBC and WMCT, right? So there is a little bit of that too, right? Because event pressure is absolutely a thing. Anybody who tells you it's not is lying. And when you get into a Minecraft event, no matter how silly it might seem, there is a little bit of event pressure, right? When you're playing just regularly, you'll do a parkour course, you'll do the exact same course on the event day, and you'll start failing the most dumb jumps that you normally can hit all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It happens all the time, right? So there is a little bit of that where I think you guys were more prepared for the event setting. And Plushy, I mean, he used to run an event, so he would play in events all the time.
I think that definitely helped us because I know quite a few of those people do have event experience.
Yeah,
but a lot of them didn't, and I don't know if there were any actual full teams of people who had event experience aside from Pink.
I don't even think Pink did because I don't think BlockFax was really in any.
I don't know,
but I could be wrong.
BlockFax is just chill though.
No other team I would have rather gone up against for the final than Pink.
His reaction to winning was hilarious. I was laughing. I heard his reaction. He was they fired the last shot in dodgeball, and BlockFax is just like, "Oh, we win."
Oh.
Everyone else is like, "Yeah, we won, bitches." And then the BlockFax just like, "Yo, nice, all right,
nice, all right,
Guess I go home now." It's like,
he's like, pack my bag.
He was not feeling any pressure, dude. It's crazy.
I was talking to him. We've been hanging out a lot recently. He invited me onto his Minecraft realm. I beat Defect's maze time by over 12 seconds. Suck at Defect.
There you go.
But he I don't know. It was really funny, getting to talk to him and hear his perspective from everything. He was like, "My teammates did everything. I don't know what I was doing."
That's wild.
Yeah.
It was really funny. No, I love BlockFax. We're supposed to hang out again this weekend. I hung out with him last weekend too. I'm currently teaching him how to play Roblox Doors.
Oh man.
Because believe it or not, I might actually have more experience in that game than I do in Minecraft PvP, which is for some reason what people used to know me for before MCC, which is insane.
It's funny, to me, there's so many people in the Minecraft community that you meet them and they're like, you think that their main thing is Minecraft, right? But then they find out that they're just better at other games,
Yeah.
I do so much stuff. I mean, Minecraft's obviously by far the game I've been playing the longest.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And probably the game I have the most hours in. But I will just get so hyper fixated on something. Fun little bear lore fact here. I am diagnosed ADHD, so that stuff does happen where I will just get so hyper fixated on something for so long. I have over 300 hours in Phasmophobia, and most of them were from the first 2 months I played.
Yeah,
that was wild.
At least 200 of those hours were from the first 2 months I played. It was bad.
I gotta play more
I
Phasmophobia. It's a good game.
had like 60 hours in a Stardew Valley world at one point. Like I'll just get so locked in on something, and that kind of happened with Doors. In the sense that me and my IRL friend had nothing else to do, and so we played it just over and over and over. I think I've played at least 3,000 games of Doors. It's absurd.
It's wild. I know. Like for me, I pretty much have a yearly tradition where I run through the Batman Arkham franchise. I'll just like randomly, like it won't even be for any reason. Like I'll just be like, you know, I really feel like starting that, and I'll play the first one. And I'll be like, oh, that was good, and I'll finish it. And I'll be like, oh, all right, yeah, nice. Well, I might as well start the second one. You know, I might as well. You know, oh, geez, okay, well, you know, we got to see this. And I'll be like, okay, well, you know, like last year, I just started like college last year, right? But I didn't have my Xbox. Normally, I play it on my console, and I didn't have my console at residence. So I was like, well, I already own Arkham. Or it came around to Halloween, like this time last year, and on Steam they had their Halloween sale, and all 3 of the Batman games were on sale for like $11. So I was like, wow, I don't want to lose money on this. So I bought them and I ended up playing all 3 of them then, and then I played them again on stream, which was funny. So yeah.
Get hyper fixated on games for sure. And
gotta love it.
Even happens in Minecraft too, with certain different
servers
things. Like servers, like like Rising SMP, or like right now on that a whole bunch.
What a smooth transition, Natty.
Oh,
you're really
what a smooth transition.
You are an expert at your craft. You're an expert at your craft. You've gotten a lot better, buddy. You've gotten a lot better.
You guys couldn't even tell.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Rising SMP, let's talk about that. I mean, you know, you're kind of starting your own community there.
I'm on here right now. That's what I've been doing this whole time. I've just been running around my house.
All right. We were talking about plushie.
This is what I get for making my house so parkourable.
No.
Yeah.
I'm running all over it.
And you know, and I really do give a lot of credit to Nox Crew for that, and I cannot say it enough. I was gonna make a whole video about it, just like kind of saying how amazing the experience was, but not only that, just the fact that they're so supportive of this really weird niche community that they're building with the Rising people. Like they have their the whole private server with all of the people who played in all the Risings. Like it's just so weird, but it's cool. Like it's a cool weird. It's like they don't have to do that, but like they're, and even just the whole Rising thing in general. Like, I mean, we were talking with some of the members of Nox Crew beforehand, and like they were saying, like you know, Risings at the end of the day don't really like help them out numbers wise. They don't help out the main event numbers wise. Like we have really no need to do them, but it builds trust within the community, which is absolutely true.
Oh yeah, and definitely.
And I think, you know, there's I think a lot of any event that has a platform, or anything that has a platform, I think should, you know, take a page out of their book. And you know, MCBC, the biggest MCC, you know, nerds out there, definitely do with the mid seasons. So it's great.
I haven't done those in forever though.
No, I mean,
smooth transition, by the
way.
Call yourselves
out.
You know what, though? To be fair, though, that's not our fault. That's Slater's fault. So just blaming Slater again. We need some more Slater hate on the podcast. You know. We gotta meet the quota. We gotta meet the quota, right? So
yeah. Can I quickly talk about MCBC?
Yeah, sure. You got time.
So there, you played. What was that? What did you say?
No. Go ahead.
All right.
I'm just laughing. Don't worry about it.
Are we getting into the better Uck events now?
Might as well.
Yeah. I think so. So you joined what? I think you played season 19. I want to say you subbed in halfway through.
Oh, it was more than halfway through. It was 2 games before ending.
Yeah,
it was 2 games before ending.
And then you aced Spleef
on Spleef, and you aced it, right?
Oh yeah.
Amazing start.
Was pissed.
Of course.
Oh yeah. I forgot he was there.
I specifically remember one of my teammates, because I think they had everyone's streams up, and they're like, Orbitz is so pissed right now.
Yeah.
He was going on about something about the sub-ins not being fair, and I'm like, it's not my fault. It's not MCBC's fault either. I've never played before. How are they supposed to know?
Yeah. It was like an insane sub-in, because I forgot who you were subbing in for. Was it like Danda maybe?
I don't know. I was on a team.
Oh no, it was Mixter, I think.
I was on a team with Bixel and Ella, I believe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, and it was Spleef, and then it was your kind of like battle box game almost, and then it was Cacti.
Overrun? Yeah.
Yes. And then it was Cacti, and we did not make it to Cacti. And I thought that was really funny. It's like I aced my first game, and then I immediately threw it like right after.
So you played in season 19, then you got to play in season 20, right? You actually got to play in that one, right? Or were you subbed in again? No.
I got to play in that one.
And then you actually got to play in 21, which there was a bit of a break there.
That was after your break, yeah.
That was after our break, which, we MCBC dies every like 7 months. So,
yeah, essentially.
That's the way I like to put it. There's always some sort of Minecraft bug that decides
you know what I mean?
Yeah. But we've maybe you get to play in the next one. You never know.
Yeah.
No, there's been no announcement as of yet, so we can't talk about anything.
No, we can't say it.
I will say, fun little pattern I've recognized. The 2 MCBCs I have actually played in, you have put Gigi the puppy on my team.
Yeah.
So out of MCBC and MCC, I have had Gigi on my team every single time.
Before your first MCC application.
Before we blame anybody here, before we blame anybody in this call, neither me or Natty make the teams. So really, we should be blaming Slater.
Could you give Slater here? I know he's listening. I know he is.
He's a simp in this podcast.
Slater, put me with new people.
You know what's crazy too? Like, you and Gigi are always on a team, and then Defect always gets to the finale and loses.
He's generous every time, pretty much, and they both lose.
Yeah, wait a
minute. Guys, I like talking to new people. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy making new friends. Please put me with new people.
Never again.
Or with Defect. I've never gotten
you're only with Gigi.
Defect.
Sorry.
Yep.
No, put me with someone else.
It's in our contract.
I want to meet new people.
We're gonna give you a brick. Actually, it's gonna be really funny.
Yeah.
But then, looking at the other side of Bedrock events quickly, you play in, and you also build for WMCT.
I do, yeah.
Or do you just build for it now?
I do both.
Okay.
I'm not.
So what's your role on there?
Too much.
Okay.
I am.
We've talked to your commander in chief before, and we've tried to get him to release stuff, and he just wouldn't break. He said Roman would get really mad at him, which apparently we got to bring Roman on here.
Yeah, we got to get Roman on.
We got to grind him down.
Roman is always down to talk about Wumakata.
Yeah.
What I can tell you guys, unfortunately, I do not know much about the games. I know what they are.
Leaks?
I don't I know the names of them.
Leaks.
And I kind of know the general theme. I am not allowed near them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
That is it is part of my contract that I am not allowed near any of the games so that I can still participate. Without having an unfair advantage.
I should have signed a contract like that. What the
hell? Wait a minute. That was an option?
That was an option?
I didn't know
I'm
that.
only allowed
my option was, you're now my bitch. You're now
so, random. Because there's, one or two where it's so random that there's no possible way you could memorize it unless you are Defect and you're crazy. So, those are the only ones.
That's wild.
Those are the only ones I'm allowed near. I am allowed to tell you guys that Beam Battle isn't coming back.
Yes!
Give a hands up. It's being replaced with Bean Battle.
Let's go. My favorite game.
You love Bean Battle. I hate Bean Battle.
I get to do a lot, I get to do the building that is background stuff because the way they have it set up essentially is it's little explore bit, and then you have a game, and then you've got the explore/lore, and then you've got the game, and it's kind of like that where you've got these in between sections that are actually really cool, really well designed. Roman is doing an incredible job with them.
I thought you were talking about the builds that you're like, I built for these in between bits. They're really well designed. Whoever made them is really great at building.
No, I get to do a lot of the background stuff for that though. I know a lot of the lore. I know the season lore.
Yeah.
But the stuff that I've seen so far, I know a few people had quite a few gripes with season 1. Season 2, genuinely, I've been playing this game for over 13 years. I have been in the community for over 13 years.
Yeah.
I have seen so much Minecraft stuff. I have never seen anything like this. Ever.
I've said this even when after I played the first one. What Prime and what you guys do over there at WMCT. When I played the first one, I was like, this is a wildly different Minecraft event, because I've played a lot of the niche Minecraft events, and a lot of them either just do the same type of format or stick to like the same kind of style as either MCC or MCBC. Especially, a lot of people are inspired by obviously Minecraft Monday and MCC, because they're the big ones to look at. But a lot of the people who are making the events, especially the ones that I was playing in, were either testers or ex-players of MCBC. So they were copying like some stuff in some sort of ways. So when I played WMCT, I was like, this is such a wildly different event, and like just style, looks,
genuinely
and the way it's all being put together. And I was like, I love everything about it. I was like, but I told Prime this, I was like, it's just the games. So I was like, the games just need a little bit more spice to them. And he was like, yeah, I know. And then you guys went on your break, and now everything I've heard is just really, really positive. So
like I said, I can't say much about the games, nor do I know about most of them. But like the stuff that I've seen, like the music design, the like just atmosphere, everything about it is mind blowing.
I know they took a lot of feedback after season 1. So
unlike anything I've ever seen, like genuinely, like in terms, I don't want to hype it up too much, but from what I've seen, like in terms, I think it has like building music wise, potentially game wise, I think it could be more impressive than MCC. I am like really.
You say you don't want to hype it up, and then you pull out that,
and then you pull that out. That's wild.
It's like when Prime claimed he got rid of lag.
I've heard all the music. I've seen the stuff they're doing. I've seen what Prime is doing. It is insane. It is genuine. So I cannot like.
The question
there's not even words to describe how insane it is.
Will it ever be better than CCC though? Is the problem?
That's the real question. Cardu Championship.
I don't think
everything is better than that. That is a repressed memory in my mind.
I don't think it will.
Do not bring that up. You're gonna trigger a trauma response.
The real question. It may be CCC, but it's not better than BBC, which is BearsCancelled Championships. That's the best event I've ever.
The rules allow you to hack.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not allowed to play in it anymore because of the MCC law, but. And it was true. It was the biggest loss. I've got to say, it was the biggest loss in terms of roster members.
When I'm not allowed the downside of joining MCC.
Yeah, it was like you get to play, you get to be in MCC, but if you ever want to come back, you can't play in BBC anymore. And I was like, Avondale, I gotta tell you,
you flat out said no.
I was like, Avondale, I gotta tell you, man, I'm sorry. I was like, you might not see me back here. Is all I'm saying. I can only say no to be close for so long. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
No. Genuinely,
I'm excited. I'm really excited for WMCT, to be honest with you. I think you guys are pushing the boundary in terms of what you guys can do with the Bedrock platform. So I'm looking forward to it.
Definitely. No, it's insane.
Worst case, you guys flop. You come around his third time. You can do it. Third time's the charm. Now you won't flop.
And I've said this to Prime. I've said it to Rum. And when you guys are ready and you guys are willing, and you guys need a big boss battle at the end, I'm down to voice that boss. That would be kind of funny. Both times I've gotten laughed off by Prime and
Rum. That's because they have like Roman is incredibly talented.
He is.
Obviously, like he's one of the most talented creative people that I know.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of those. His vocal range is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like genuinely insane. Like he was away last weekend, and he joined on his phone, and I swear to God, it sounded like a different person. He sounded like a straight man. It was terrifying.
That's what.
It was
That's
horrifying.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Because I could see it was Roman
Let me ask,
talking.
what does that sound like? Like,
oh, do I still have the recording on my computer? I think I might have deleted it. Hold on. Do I still have it?
No.
Is this it? Hold on. Restore this. Hold on. Yeah, like, he sounds like a straight man, and it's terrifying.
Yeah.
That's a weird.
It is horrifying. Tell me I'm wrong, though.
I don't know what that sounds like. Is the problem?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
Natty, how would you tell us?
Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
But I think that pretty much covers everything, though. Right now.
Yeah. Speaking of straight men, Slater, we didn't get you on the podcast. Sorry about that. We'll get you next time.
Yo, this episode is full of so many smooth transitions.
So many smooth transitions. The worst part is I could have yapped for another 2 hours.
Oh no, I'm sure that's gonna be the worst transition into one of them.
Oh yeah, no, that's gotta be awful. Almost as awful as Slater must feel after not making it to the podcast again. Sorry, Slater, we didn't have enough time to fit you today.
Yeah,
we got another guest to say it.
Yeah, let's go. Oh no,
that's
podcast has gone off the rails.
That's how we do it. That's it. Fair. Before we wrap, do you have anything you want to shout out? Any links you want us to put us down in the description? Now's your time.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
Your Twitch, your YouTube. Got anything special you want to say that something new coming out?
Twitter's BearsCancelled. Blue Scare is BearsCancelled. Join my Discord.
We'll put the links down.
We
in the
have a game
description.
chain.
There you go.
I can send you all those links. Yeah.
Oh my god, that was wild. What now?
Cash App is BearsCancelled.
You said and then you stopped.
Yeah. Well, I was anyway. If you're watching this and you're not listening and you're actually watching and you see my wonderful outfit here and you're wondering, dang man, that guy looks fly. Where could I get something like that? This is MCBC merch, and that launched today, so you can go check that out. I just wanted to.
We'll put a link down in the description for the new MCBC store that just launched today.
Yeah. Obviously, below Bear stuff, of course.
Obviously, do all that stuff. That'll be before that, and then there'll be the MCBC stuff.
Buy my merch too, guys, please.
You have merch too? Put that in the link. Put that in the link down below.
We'll put that down there. Why not? This is going to be a long list of links now. But, it's going to be
so long.
It's just all links.
All
right. Well, thank you guys for listeing to this episode of the ATG Podcast. We're kind of going on a little bit of a. Yeah, thanks, Bear, for coming on. It's been a great time. You kind of went off the rails at the end there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're on the rails.
You know what?
That's true.
You got a point there.
Is this a train? I thought we were in a car.
Yeah, I felt like we were going off road in a little bit.
We're kind of going on a little bit of a guest streak here. I don't know how many more. I mean, I don't know. When it'll just be me and you again, Natty. But
a guest streak. What do you mean by a guest streak?
Well, we're gonna have the next few episodes. They're all gonna be we're talking about having a lot of guests in the next little bit. So.
Oh, are we? I thought it was just one. All right. My bad.
What do you mean?
We'll talk about it.
Whatever.
We'll talk about it later.
Apparently, we have some planning to do.
Apparently.
Well, thank you. Thanks again, Bear, for coming on, and I hope you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the ATG Podcast. Make sure to go check out all the links down in the description. Go check out Bear's Twitch, YouTube, merch, Discord, Cash App, everything that's down there.
All of the above.
Everything that's down there. Check out the MCBC merch, and we will see you guys hopefully in 2 weeks, as long as I don't have any more delays with school and insert.
Which you never know.
Problem.
It gets crazy.
Yeah. It's a problem. So, well, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, do everything we always told you, and we'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Bye.
Bye-bye.